Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, County Administrator, Ms. Baker. Very happy to be here once again. I have my presentation today. You're going to see some different slides from usual for several reasons. I'm going to go through quickly so we can have plenty of questions. Our first slide shows the our number of cases continue to go down very nicely. Nice decline here. You can see that we have 33,193,680 total cases with only 10,150 new cases. Every case is too many, but it has definitely been going down steadily in the last 30 days. The total deaths, 594,802 with 225 new deaths. There's a slight little bump going up here, but in general, again, the deaths have been going down. This is from the CDC COVID data tracker. I suggest that any of you that want this information, it's done very nicely and very good graphs. That's the website. This trend is continuing not only in Florida, but also here in Palm Beach County. So we're pretty much in track with what the nation is doing at this point. This is the level of community transmission, and I'm very happy to report this is what we showed at the last meeting, where we had turned into orange as a way, instead of the high amount, we had gone to substantial transmission. And look at us now, we're in the moderate. So we have continued to go down, and so has the rest of the state. A lot of more moderate, and all the counties that were in red, including Dade County, has gone to orange. We've gone to yellow. Okeechobee, Osceola, and Hardy have all gone to orange. Hillsborough, Lake right there, and Lee have also gone to, what's that? Oh, have gone. There was one other little county out here that I didn't mention, that's Franklin. It has gone to yellow. So Franklin went from red to yellow. We went from substantial to moderate. So that's really good. Let me talk a little bit about a new dashboard that's coming our way. According to the state, they're going to be migrating the old dashboard, which is no longer available on the website, to a new dashboard called Click, Q-L-I-K. Don't know who came up with that. The counties have been given a chance to make suggestions up to the state. Of course, we told them we wanted everything that was on there, plus maps with zip codes and all the information that we've been having to do ourselves. We want the new dashboard to have that. We'll see what we get. We asked for everything. The training for the new dashboard, as well as the first look, will come sometime in the next few weeks. We don't have an exact date yet, but it is coming. For now, the COVID-19 weekly situation state overview will be available to us each Friday. It has some of the county data in a chart format, but it doesn't look anything like what we had before. So I'm going to present you some of the pages from that report. The first one is the weekly situation state overview, which shows the total number of cases and the cumulative, and it shows you the previous week. So it gives you a look at how much we have coming in the new weeks, sort of like what we've been doing with the new cases that we've reported to the municipalities, very similar. And it also includes new deaths. It also shows the vaccination rate for the first doses in the series completed, and that, of course, you can do a percentage to see what that is. The most important one, I think, is this one, is the vaccine by age groups, because this breaks it down where you can see that, for example, in the 12 to 19-year-old, for the population that is available to be vaccinated, and therefore it tells you the percent. So for the entire population, we have about 53% of that population in Florida vaccinated. Keep in mind that a very large number of that 53 belongs to the 65 and over, who have very vigorously pursued the vaccine and have been vaccinated quite a bit. The lower age groups, obviously, you see that the younger they are, the less vaccine that has been taken up, right? And you see the 65 at 82%. We've gone all the way up to 84%. So that is consistent with what we're seeing here in Palm Beach County. And then it gives you the new cases so that you can see how they have been going down for the past 10 weeks. Very similar to what we are seeing proportionally. Another piece that is useful is that it does give you a little bit of a county overview, but this is all that we're getting. It's a large chart which starts with Florida. These are the heading. It has the new population for 2021. So when you do your calculations now, we'll have to use this population. We had stuck with the 2020, 2019 population because we wanted to keep it consistent. So this is the population they're using now. It tells you how many people have been vaccinated and the percent of 12 years old and over that have been vaccinated. Again, this is made up by a lot of the 65 and over. Then it shows you the number of cases and the case positivity, which is the total positivity of all, cumulative. And then it shows you the previous week, the number of people vaccinated, the cases, the new case positivity for the state is 3.6. And then it shows you the cases per 100,000 population, which gives you another percentage that is very important because you take that population, it gives you a better glimpse of what it looks like. Then it's broken down by county. So you can, I took the 3 top counties that we compare ourselves to, Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach. Ours for this particular date, which was from May 28th through June 3rd, we were at 3.2%. The daily positivity for 6/5 was 2.8. So we have maintained that low positivity, which is what put us in yellow. That's why we had all of us in EPI and the state had been looking for that below 5 so that we could start seeing this trend. The other demographics that we have is an overview by age. This is very similar to the charts that I had been showing you with the breakdown of certain ages where the new cases are coming in. And so again, you have the population, the number of people vaccinated, the over 12, the cases, the case positivity for the total positivity, this is what we call the total positivity, and then the previous week showing those numbers. What we can see here is that 82.8 cases per 100,000 is the highest number. It's also the a high number in this age group of 30 to 39. And you can see the percentages of the new cases, the positivity in the 12 years old and below, which cannot be vaccinated. They have a 3.6 new case positivity. That is concerning because these children cannot be vaccinated yet. So hopefully that vaccine will be coming soon, perhaps by summer or later. Not by summer, I'm sorry, but in the next few months. So just to keep that in mind. So that is also useful to take a look at the different age groups and not just look at the total number of people that we vaccinated. In terms of the healthcare district, I want to show you some of their data just to give you a glimpse of what they have been doing and how hard they have been working in order to protect our community. They have given a total of 212,856 vaccines. This is with a total number that we have vaccinated of 752,237 vaccines. They have given a total of 28% of our vaccinations in this community. The predominant vaccine is Pfizer. It shows you here the numbers, followed by Moderna, and then the J&J or the Janssen vaccine. The majority of their vaccinations were done at the fairgrounds with 107,108 doses, followed by South County, and then The North County Palm Beach Gardens Recreational Facility was 74% of the vaccine was given to those 50 and older. Racially, 82% of the vaccine was received by whites and only 6% by black. As far as ethnicity, 76 was given to non-Hispanics and 18% to Hispanics. Male and female, the females are outracing the males by a little bit. And then this graph down here shows you the highest peak with 4,081 vaccines done in one day. They have done a phenomenal job, but as you can see, just as the nation has seen a decrease in slowing down of vaccination, so have the healthcare district, so have we at the health department, and just in general, the number of vaccines have been going down. Now, that is not surprising. When supply exceeds demand, the demand for the vaccines go down. So we expect that, but we are letting you know that we're still increasing our vaccinations, and that is a good thing. So what we have to do now is that we have to go out into the community and reach out to those who haven't been vaccinated or who are sitting on the fence or who are just not quite motivated to do it yet. So the healthcare district is concentrating on going out into 3 areas. One are the school children and their families. The other is to entertainment areas such as Clematis, Delray, Lake Worth. They've been there. They're going to be going to other entertainment areas. And then finally, with their mobile unit, they're also reaching out into hard-to-reach communities as well as to businesses or locations that are requesting them to vaccinate. For the health department, our vaccination efforts continue to operate at the Mid-County Senior Center at 3680 Lake Worth Road in Lake Worth. We're providing both Moderna and Pfizer vaccine to the public with both appointments and walk-in or just walk up to our site. We have continued to do this even though the numbers are very low, but we want to assure that there's still a government site being provided to the public and that there is a place where people feel safe going to, and that they, in some places when they go, they're having problems. They're asking for different documentation and different things that they may not have. And so we're able to help them and they feel safe coming there. We will continue to monitor that and see at what point it is no longer necessary, and then we will be closing that facility down. But for now, we certainly want to wait to see what happens through the Memorial Day weekend, see what those numbers look like, and also take a look at after the 4th of July. As you know, that's when we spiked last year. So we want to keep an eye on that. We've done enhanced services at our Seal Brombeck Health Center in Belle Glade. That location is 38754 State Road 80. That's 38754 State Road 80, just as you arrive into the Glades. On June 26th, well, let me finish that with saying also that in addition to vaccinations at that site, we're also doing testing for the public there in the Glades, in the whole Glades area. We now have both the PCR, which we've done since we started on June 1st. We've done 102 tests, and we've added the rapid tests. There was a high demand for the rapid tests. The rapid tests are getting harder to get in the community. Since Friday, we've done 11 rapid tests. As the vaccination numbers have decreased, staff are now able to deploy to mobile units or carrying to hard-built businesses inside their businesses. And we're going to also to other community organizations and other outreach efforts. This on June 26th, we will be at My Clinic up in Jupiter. And then we have plans to work with the Salvation Army, the Esperanza Center, which is right here in West Palm Beach, And we're engaged in making plans, going there, vaccinating, and perhaps having a long-term relationship with them to continue vaccinating in those areas. We're also coordinating with Feeding South Florida, working with strike teams that are coming down and vaccinating at churches and other community centers throughout the county. Finally, we're working closely with the county administration here to bring monoclonal antibody services to Palm Beach County for those who are uninsured or underinsured. That has been a treatment that needs more medical attention. We're also working with the Medical Society to educate the physicians on how to use it and when to use it and how to get patients that are recently diagnosed with the COVID on this therapy so that they don't have long-term consequences and or have to be admitted to the hospital. So with that, I'm going to present to you the maps. This is the vaccination by zip codes. I broke it up so I could put it on the slide. You can't read the numbers or the percentages, but it will be on the website, and you can zero in and read that a little more clearly. It didn't translate very well to the PowerPoint. But as you can see, we have the lowest number in terms of vaccination is 25 to 40%. This is Belglade. They are in the darker blue of 40 to 55%. This would be the Pahokee area, South Bay. And then you see that throughout the county we have more and more of the darker blue, and just a couple spots left up here in the West Palm area with the lighter blue of that 25 to 40%. So definitely the numbers are trending up the way we wanted. This is through May. We did not include the 12-year-old and older because we only had 2 weeks of that data, and it would have been very misleading. So this is 16 and above. And then finally, I also told you I would bring you the cases by census tracts that we gave to the municipalities. And as you can see here, at one time, all of these, all of the census tracts were bright red. These numbers are a little confusing. These lighter orange should be the 6 to 7, and these darker ones are the 8 to 13. There's only 6 areas. This road here is the Seminole Pratt Whitney. So this is Okeechobee going across here. So we have this census tract, which is north of Okeechobee, and this census tract, and then we have 3 small census tracts here, very tiny ones. This is in the Lake Worth area, a little bit south, and this is down towards, this is Clintmore, and this is, I forgot what street, but down towards the Delray Boca area. So we're doing very well with new cases. They go up and down, but definitely a big change, and that's why we've turned into the yellow moderate as opposed to the substantial or the high. We're hoping that we can keep this up and continue. My expectation is to be very closely looking at 4th of July, Memorial Day, and as we go into the holidays. I expect that we'll see small increases, like little bumps along the road, but not sustained curve going straight up because of the vaccinations and what a great job we have been doing with vaccines across the entire state of Florida.